Dad, I need to ask for a small favor. It's kind of urgent and I really need to talk to you about something.
Huh? Why are you even contacting me?
Actually, the hospital tests ended up costing way more than expected. And if I don't pay right away, I won't make the deadline, so I really need a little help. Honestly, I'm not expecting much, and it took a lot for me to even ask you for this. But right now, I seriously have no one else to turn to. If it's okay, could you just lend me $100? I swear I'll pay you back next month.
What? This is so out of the blue. You're asking me for something? That's rare. You never come to me with stuff like this, right? I never thought you'd actually ask me for something like this.
Yeah, I know I never do, but this time I really didn't have a choice. Still, honestly, I'm not counting on it, and I figured you'd say no. I just wanted to try asking, that's all.
Well, I've got Emma to take care of. I don't have a dime to spend on you. I'd do anything for Emma, so there's no way I'd waste money on you.
So that means you don't care about me at all, right? It really hurts watching you treat Emma like she's the only one who matters. Can't you at least show a little interest in me too?
Yeah, Emma still has a lot of potential ahead of her. I think it's a parent's job to support her properly. But you're already an adult. You should be handling things on your own by now, you know?
But I'm still your daughter, right? I don't think I deserve to be treated this coldly. Can't you just think about me a little? It's not all about Emma. I'm here too.
Asking me is pointless. You should be asking your mom instead.
But Mom's super busy right now, so it's kind of hard to go to her. That's why I was hoping, even just a little, you could help me out. If I don't do something now, I really won't be able to make the payment.
Not my problem. You're old enough to handle your own stuff now. Coming to me isn't going to change anything.
Yeah, I get that I'm supposed to handle things on my own, but just this once, I really need help. I thought maybe if I reached out to you, it might lift even a little bit of the weight off my shoulders.
I kind of get where you're coming from, but I still don't feel like helping. Whatever you're dealing with, it's got nothing to do with me. I only care about Emma.
I didn't think you'd be this cold to me. I really thought you'd at least understand, even just a little. But I guess my feelings didn't reach you at all.
I don't care how you feel anymore. What matters most to me is supporting Emma's future. I don't see any reason to spend money on you.
Even so, I still wanted to turn to you, Dad. Alright then, I'll keep my mouth shut from here on out.
Then don't contact me again. Go ask your mom. This isn't something you should be asking me.
Got it. I'll never ask you again. Sorry for messaging you at such a late time, Dad.
What now?
There's something I really have to tell you.
Huh? What is it? There's nothing I want to talk to you about. I'm busy, you know.
I've decided to get married. I know it's sudden and might surprise you, but I figured I should at least let you know since it's a big milestone in my life. I know you don't care about me, but I thought it was the right thing to do to tell you. You don't have to respond or anything.
So, you know I don't care and yet you still reached out? What, you want someone to act like they care? Man, you're still such a pain. Hate to break it to you, but I don't even have a second to waste on you in my life. Actually, to be precise, I don't even have a millisecond.
Well, if you can't spare a second, then just shoot back a quick "got it." That's the bare minimum a decent person would do.
Huh? You getting married? To who? I don't know who this guy is, but guess there really are some weird people out there. Marrying you must be some kind of punishment, huh? Honestly, Emma's way more attractive and way more feminine than you'll ever be. If anyone's meant for marriage, it's her, not you. Seriously, guys these days have no standards. Picking someone like you? What a joke.
You say that, but I've heard the stories about how you drove away all the guys Emma dated. I know everything. You ruined every single relationship she had, didn't you?
Emma's got real value, okay? She just didn't have good judgment when it came to men, so I stepped in and picked the right ones for her. As her father, I was just doing what any parent should do. What's wrong with protecting what matters?
It's because you kept controlling everything that Emma couldn't take it anymore and moved out, right? She made that decision on her own.
That's not true. That's not what happened. You know the saying, if you really love your daughter, you should let her see the world. It's an old saying for a reason. Emma left so she could learn to live on her own. She still keeps in touch, and she even comes home once in a while.
Yeah, to see Mom. Emma has always been sweet to her, hasn't she?
Anyway, I don't care about you. Go marry whatever guy's crazy enough to be into you. But don't even think about asking me to come to the wedding, got it? The only daughter I'm showing off to the family is Emma, the one who actually looks good. And lights up the room in a wedding dress. I decided that from the start. No one wants to see a plain, boring girl like you in a dress. Honestly, it'd just be a nuisance.
Wow, you really went all in on that, huh? I mean, credit where it's due, you're nothing if not consistent.
If you want to hold a ceremony, be my guest. Our family doesn't need to be part of it, and we're definitely skipping it.
I never expected anything from the start. You've always had eyes only for Emma, while I was treated like I was invisible. I stopped expecting anything from you a long time ago. We're keeping the ceremony small, just me, him, his parents, and a few others, peaceful and quiet. So really, don't worry about it.
Whatever. You and that guy, yeah, you two go live your little life together.
Mom, how have you been? Oh, Olivia? Wow, it's been a while. How about you? Are you doing okay? Everything all right? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Sorry I haven't reached out in a bit. Are you free right now, Mom? There's something I wanted to tell you. It's pretty rare for you to contact me directly like this. Is everything okay? You're making me worry a little. Actually, I'm pregnant. I had a checkup at the OBGYN yesterday and the doctor said I'm officially in the safe zone. What? Really? Olivia, are you pregnant? What a surprise. Yeah. My morning sickness has calmed down and the doctor said everything's looking great. So I thought I'd finally share the news. That's such wonderful news. I'm so happy to hear something like that from you. It fills my heart. I'm finally going to have my first grandchild. That really hits me. I figured if I told Dad, he'd have all kinds of things to say. So I thought I'd wait until I was in the clear before mentioning it. Sorry for keeping it quiet. It's okay. The fact that you made that kind of decision shows how much you've grown. Just take it easy and keep things peaceful. That's the most important thing right now. Thanks. I'm trying to be careful, but it's still a pretty sensitive time. I think I'll wait a bit longer before telling Dad. Yeah, that's the right call. No need to rush. Just go at your own pace. Depending on how things go, would it be okay if I don't tell him until after the baby's born? Of course. There's no reason to stir things up if you don't have to. What matters most is that you can stay calm and relaxed. Dad always acted like he didn't care about me, like it was just something he had to say.
He's always been focused on Emma ever since you were little. Olivia, I know it hasn't been easy. I really am sorry for how much you've had to deal with.
It's okay, really. I've gotten used to it. I always knew you were there for me, Mom. That's what mattered. Still, it's hard not to wonder why it's always been all about Emma. I mean, I'll admit it, she's definitely prettier than me, not arguing that.
Actually, your dad used to be obsessed with this actress when he was younger. He was head over heels for her, even back when she was still a singer.
Wait, what? I've never heard this story before.
Her name was Emma Jones. She's not on TV much anymore, but she was really popular back in the day.
Wait, Emma? You're not saying he named Emma after her, are you?
At first, he seriously wanted to name you Emma. He was already super obsessed back then. But I was completely against it. I pushed back hard, and we finally settled on Olivia. Then, when we found out the next baby was a girl, he acted like he'd been waiting for that moment. He went on and on about how beautiful the name Emma was, throwing out all sorts of reasons. Before I realized it, he submitted the birth certificate without even asking me.
So that's how she ended up being named Emma. That's kind of a lot to take in.
Ever since then, he's been extra attentive with Emma in ways he never was with you. He'd buy her ridiculously expensive moisturizers, saying it was to help her become more like Emma Jones, the actress.
So it's not like Emma naturally resembled her. He made her that way on purpose.
From her clothes to her haircut, he was all over it. Honestly, even I was pretty taken aback at times.
I remember him often saying to Emma, that outfit doesn't look good on you, or that hairstyle is out of style. But he never said anything like that to me. So I just assumed it was because he didn't care about me at all.
He even had this dream of turning her into an actress, put her in a children's theatre group and everything. But Emma didn't really want to do it, so she quit pretty quickly.
Now that you mention it, I kind of remember her going to auditions when we were little. That rings a bell.
He would pick up every flyer and casting call related to TV commercials and roles in shows, taking the time to fill out all the applications on his own. He seriously thought he was going to turn her into a child star. But in the end, Emma cried and said she didn't want to go. And that finally made him give up, at least at that time.
I see. So, in the end, he just wanted to raise a daughter who looked like his ideal actress with his own hands. Thinking about it that way kind of makes me wonder if Emma was ever really loved for who she was.
That's why when Emma moved out and started living on her own, I felt kind of relieved. Like maybe his obsession was finally over.
She texts me sometimes, saying living alone is super chill and the best thing ever. Actually, I'm meeting up with her tomorrow. We've got lunch plans. I'm planning to tell her about the pregnancy then.
It makes me happy as a mom just knowing you two get along so well as sisters. Oh, and hey, if you need help when the baby comes, don't hesitate to call me. I'll head over there and be there for you.
But do you think Dad's going to be okay?
He's a grown man, he'll be fine. Just focus on yourself, okay?
Yeah, I guess he'll manage just fine without us.
Giving the baby a bath? What's it called? A sponge bath or something? I've always wanted to try that just once. I'm already super excited.
I'll reach out again when the due date's getting close. If you can come help out after I get home from the hospital, that'd be amazing.
Of course, I've got you covered.
Dad, I have something I want to tell you.
What now? I don't need updates from you. I've said it plenty of times before.
I gave birth to a baby girl. Both of us are healthy.
An ugly woman bringing another ugly child into the world? What a disappointment. Maybe you should have thought twice before doing something that pointless.
How can you say something that awful so casually? Your daughter just had a baby and you can't even say congratulations or offer a single kind word?
I wouldn't waste even one letter of congratulations on you. I'm saving all that for Emma, where it actually matters.
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. Why are you still so obsessed with Emma?
She's been gone for days with no contact. What the hell were you thinking? And your mom as well. Honestly, she's totally forgotten what it means to be my wife. She just ditched the house like it's nothing. That's totally irresponsible.
I just gave birth. I'm still recovering and can barely move around. Mom came to help me through it. Remember how Grandma came to help when she had me and Emma? She's just doing the exact same thing now.
Emma's birthday is this weekend, you know? I've got to start getting everything ready or I won't make it in time. We don't have a single second to waste taking care of you. Every moment I lose for Emma's sake is a total waste.
Is Emma even saying she's coming home for her birthday? She's at the age where it wouldn't be weird for her to want to spend her time differently, you know?
Emma comes home every year, doesn't she? Of course she's coming back this year too. Why wouldn't she?
Still, Emma's a full-grown adult now. Maybe she wants to celebrate with friends or a boyfriend for once, not just with family.
There's no such thing in this world as someone more important than family. And to me, Emma is the center of everything. Even for myself, there's no one I care about more than Emma, and there never will be. You two care about Emma too, right? Then quit complaining.
Of course I care. She's my sister. We grew up together. That's natural. But it's not just about that.
Then send your mom back to our house right now. We can't afford to waste any more time when it comes to Emma. The only thing you're even here for is to support Emma. That's your entire purpose. Don't hug your mom when you don't even get that. Wasting her time on your postpartum recovery is the biggest waste I can imagine.
No matter what you say, I've always known you put Emma first. But saying that now, right after your first grandchild is born, that's just unbelievable. You're saying our only purpose is to exist for Emma's sake. You've got to be kidding me. I'm seriously pissed right now. Now that I have a baby, I think I'm finally starting to understand how a parent feels. But what you're doing, it's not normal. It's completely out of line.
Emma is a one-of-a-kind special person. You should understand that without needing it spelled out. Oh, and just so you know, I never required you to fill me in on your baby to begin with. How many times do I have to say it? I've told you over and over again. I've got zero interest in you. I've made that perfectly clear. Why would I waste my life on someone with a face and personality like yours? When I've got a daughter like Emma, beautiful and thoughtful, she's the reason I live.
So you're saying you don't care about my daughter, your granddaughter. Got it.
It's obvious. You shouldn't even have to ask. If someone like you has a kid, it's bound to be ugly. I've got no interest in an unattractive daughter or her kid.
Fine. I'll never contact you again.
Good, don't. You and your little ugly one, have a great life or whatever. How did it end up like this? This is all your fault, isn't it?
Dad? What's going on all of a sudden?
I can't believe your mom either. I can't believe she made that kind of choice. It's just wild. Seriously, I question her judgment. Do you even know how many years we were together? In the end, I guess she didn't have what it takes, the responsibility or commitment to be a real mom. If she actually cared about Emma, there's no way she would have done something so selfish.
You're the one who said never to contact me again. So why are you suddenly texting me like nothing happened?
I'm just giving you an update, that's all. I figured you should know. Wouldn't be fair to let you stay confused about the situation.
I already heard everything straight from Mom. She told me all about the divorce and what's happened since then.
She didn't even care about Emma's birthday. She didn't clean up anything in the house, just packed her bags and walked out, left me to deal with the mess.
That's because you kept shoving your Emma's everything mindset down everyone's throats. Me, Mom, and even Emma herself. You pushed it on all of us. That's what drove her away.
A stay-at-home wife suddenly trying to make it in the real world? Give me a break. She has no idea how reality works. None.
Mom's living with us now. We see each other every day. She was a little unsure at first, but now she's calm and she's doing just fine.
What? Seriously? That's the first I've heard of this.
I was still recovering, physically and emotionally, after giving birth. And having Mom here has seriously helped me get through it. I'm really grateful. And you know what? My husband looks forward to her cooking every day. He says she's so sweet and homey. It's like they really get along.
You too. You were in on this from the start, weren't you? You went behind my back and planned it all to betray me.
What are you talking about? We're just communicating like normal people and helping each other out. Isn't that what family's supposed to do?
Forget it. Fine. In the end, neither you nor your mom even understood how I really felt. Not one bit. From now on, I'll take full responsibility for everything that involves Emma. You two better stay out of it. Don't go near her.
What are you talking about? No one's trying to take Emma away from you.
I've decided. Everything I own, the house, all of it, will go to Emma and only Emma.
Wait, seriously? You're dropping that bomb now? Are you trying to act out your own dramatic little TV show or something?
Let me make this crystal clear. None of you are getting a cent from me. My money, my assets, everything goes to Emma, so don't even think about an inheritance.
Please. Like I ever planned to count on any of that, even for a second. You really believed I cared about that? That's actually kind of funny.
From this point on, I'm cutting all contact for real. To me, you don't even exist anymore. And when you finally realize you can't reach me and start crying and regretting it, it'll be way too late.
What is wrong with you? Keep acting like the world revolves around you, and one day you're going to end up completely alone.
Hey, what the hell is going on? Why did you keep this from me?
Dad? You randomly reach out after all this time. And this is what you open with? Kept what from you?
I saw it. That magazine that just came out this week, my granddaughter was right there in the center spread. Front and center, clear as day. I was shocked.
Your granddaughter? What are you even talking about right now?
Don't play dumb. I know your daughter's getting attention as a rising child actress. I saw the photos, read the whole article.
So what? We haven't heard a single word from you in years, and now you suddenly show up to talk about this? You ignored us for so long, and now you pop up the second it's convenient for you.
She's starring in that new TV series, right? The one where she's going to be acting alongside Emma Jones? Sharing the screen with someone like her? That's impressive.
So that's what this is about, isn't it? I remember hearing how obsessed you were with Emma Jones back in the day. You were a huge fan of hers, right?
That's right. So it only makes sense for me to be on set too, right? As her grandfather, I should be there to support her. Just tell me the location and schedule. I had a feeling any kid who shares my genes is definitely one of a kind. She's confident, she's got star quality written all over her.
There's no way I'm letting you meet my daughter. Who was it that clearly said they had zero interest in an ugly kid?
What? No,
You don't even remember what you said? When I gave birth to her, you didn't show a shred of interest. You didn't even see her and already decided she was ugly.
Back then I didn't know what kind of kid she'd be, so what if I said that? I didn't have all the info. It wasn't meant to be mean.
I don't care what your excuse is. Someone who said something that awful will never get to meet my daughter. I'm not letting you use her. Just because she's about to share the screen with your favorite actress? Don't think you can suddenly flip the script and claim her as your granddaughter.
But she is my biological granddaughter. That's a fact, right? So I have the right to see her.
Have you ever done anything remotely grandfatherly? Because I don't have a single memory of you doing anything for us.
Then how about I send a baby gift now or something? That should help get the message across, right?
When will you get it? That's not what matters here. It's about feelings, not stuff. You can't just buy your way in. Mom takes her to the amusement park. They cook and bake together. She's actually being a real grandma.
Then I'll take her to an amusement park too. If it makes her smile, I'll take her as many times as she wants. I can't cook, but I'll take her to the best restaurants around. I'll show her all the top spots I know.
So, she's doing well as a child actress and now you want to play grandpa? You're not saying this just because she's your granddaughter. It's because she's finally making a name for herself. And just because she's acting with your favorite actress? You think you can swoop in and start sucking up? That's just pathetic.
Watch your mouth. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm your father.
5 years ago, when I cut ties with you, I decided our relationship as family was over. I've lived my life assuming I didn't have a father. It was easier that way. Truth is, I stopped expecting anything from you long before that. You never listened when I talked. You never really saw me. You have no idea how many times I was hurt because of that, do you? So, I've decided to stop seeing you too. Because it was exhausting to keep hoping for anything. Emma got married and moved far away, and now you're alone and feeling sorry for yourself. But that's entirely your own fault. So go ahead and keep living your life, alone. We'll be watching from a distance, like strangers.
How do you even know about Emma? She hasn't told me anything.
Because Mom and I still talk to Emma all the time. We're still a real family.
What? What are you talking about?
She told me herself. She doesn't reach out to you anymore.
Why? What did I do? Do you have any idea how much time and money I spent on Emma all those years? And this is what I get?
That was all for you, wasn't it? You never once stopped to think about how Emma felt.
What? No, that can't be true.
You raised Emma just to make her look like your favorite actress, Emma Jones, right? Practically like a copy. That's not for her. That was for you. You just forced your dream onto someone else's life. Emma never wanted to be an actress. And she never wanted to be anything like Emma Jones. So who kept pushing all of that onto her? You shoved this idea of pretty onto her and forced your ideals onto Emma like it was her job to carry them. For you. That's just selfish, completely self-centered. You never cared about the actual family in front of you.
Emma only turned out beautiful because of me. I spent more time raising her than anyone.
Emma and I both want to cut ties with you. We don't want anything more to do with you. Mom divorced you. She's not your family anymore either. You're the only one still clinging to the past. Thankfully, both Emma and I are married now. Our last names have changed. So now, we really can live as strangers. We've become part of a family that has nothing to do with you. Do you have any idea how freeing that is?
No way. You've got to be kidding me.
Please, I'm begging you. Just keep living your life without ever taking interest in my daughter. Stay away from her.
I'm not giving up. No matter what, I'm still her grandfather. My granddaughter is mine. As long as we share blood, she's my family.
Hey, Dad. What the hell were you thinking?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I seriously can't believe this.
I told you, didn't I? I'm not giving up.
What were you thinking? You went and did a magazine interview without telling anyone. And started running your mouth about my daughter you've never even met.
Ever since that issue came out, people started treating me differently, being called the grandfather of a famous child actress. And now I'm the talk of the town. I'm getting non-stop calls from people in the industry, even getting offers to appear on shows. Guess I've become a bit of a celebrity myself, huh? Interviews aren't so bad after all.
Are you kidding me? This isn't something you can just laugh off. You've never even met her, and yet you're out there pretending like you've always been part of the family. Saying you gave her her first bath after she was born? How can you make something up like that with a straight face? Saying you used to cook special meals to help her get over her picky eating? You never did that, not once. You're just stacking lie after lie, acting like you were some amazing grandpa. And those old family photos, you used them without asking, turned them into some heartwarming story to boost your image. Even the way you talked about how you raised me, you made it sound like you did it all, like you were some hands-on heroic parent.
The parent who raised the mother of a child star. That headline was so over the top. But hey, I got to say, the editorial team really knew how to sell it.
When I was a kid, you didn't care at all. You never helped with school, never showed up to anything.
That's the thing. Whoever says it first gets to shape the story. No one checks the facts, and if it sounds good, that's all people care about. This week's magazine, there's a whole new story coming out. You'll want to read it. You're going to be shocked. And you, of all people, should know exactly what happens when you try to stand up to me. I'm going to make you regret it.
Wait, don't tell me you're appearing in another magazine. What did you say this time? What kind of lie did you tell now? What kind of made-up story did you use to make me the villain? What's your goal?
I said I was the grandfather who quietly supported his granddaughter until she became famous. And that you were a cold-hearted mother who ignored me for money. That you tried to keep all the appearance fees to yourself. I told them that you're a wicked, unkind woman who chose to shut me out on purpose.
What the hell? What are you even thinking saying stuff like that? You're actually trying to make people believe I took our daughter away from you.
You suddenly cut me off and blocked all contact to keep me away from my granddaughter. Saying it that way makes it sound pretty close to the truth, doesn't it? It's not a lie, at least not from my side of the story.
You're the one who cut ties with us, not me. You know exactly what we went through and why we needed distance.
But if I present it in a way that makes you, the mother, look guilty, the public's fury will be aimed at you. Then it makes sense to say the granddaughter should have lived with her grandfather all along. And if that sticks, then obviously she becomes mine. Not a bad outcome, huh?
You never even met her, not once. How can you even say something like that?
If I become her legal guardian, I'll be the one going with her to the filming set. I'll act like her manager and stay close to her. If I can make the public believe I'm more helpful to her than you are, then I win.
Unbelievable! I can't believe you're actually this selfish and foolish. To think my own biological father is being driven by something so ugly and greedy, I don't want to believe it.
But the truth is, the one who speaks first always wins with the public. No matter how much you struggle now, it's too late. People love this kind of family gossip. It'll blow up online fast. Can't wait to see who the public sides with. Might go way more viral than I expected.
I will protect my daughter, no matter what. Even if I'm up against my own father, I will never hand her over. You have no idea what she's been through, her challenges, or how she's evolved. So you can't really call yourself a parent.
Then I'll just get to know all that starting now, right? Relationships can be built with time.
There's no way I'm letting you meet my daughter.
But even that is enough of a start for me. Charlotte is meant to be famous. And her grandfather deserves to be right there with her on that path. Hey, why aren't you picking up the phone? What the hell did you do? Tell me what's going on. Do you know what you've done? Don't ignore me. Pick up the damn phone already. Answer me. What the hell is going on? The magazine finally came out and now this? Why am I getting hate letters and faxes sent to my house? Even at work, people are giving me dirty looks.
I use something faster and easier to understand than a magazine.
What?
You probably don't realize it because you're out of touch. But these days, there are platforms just as influential as TV.
What are you talking about?
I posted a video on YouTube. It was about the lies written in the magazine, sharing the truth. It passed 5 million views in no time. I was honestly shocked.
What?
Unlike magazines, it's free to watch, so it spreads fast. And clearly, it's reached plenty of people around you too.
Truth? What truth? I'm still Charlotte's grandfather. Nothing changes that.
You never even met her. You said you didn't care about ugly kids and cut ties the moment she was born. And you were a father who didn't care about me either. As proof that you never acted like a real grandfather, I shared our old WhatsApp messages.
You what?
It's the quickest way, right? To help people understand the situation.
You've got to be kidding me. That's a violation of privacy.
If you want to sue, go ahead, be my guest. I'm also fully prepared to sue you for using our names and photos without permission and trying to smear me with false information. Oh, and also I'm filing for a restraining order to keep you away from me and my daughter.
A restraining order?
You never cared enough to ask who I married. But at this rate, you'll get to meet him soon. As our legal representative.
A legal representative?
He's furious that you spoke about our daughter without permission. He's ready to take legal action and fight this all the way.
Isn't that a little dramatic? All I did was talk about my granddaughter to a magazine reporter. I am her grandfather, aren't I?
You keep insisting you're her grandfather. Then surely you know her real name, don't you?
It's Charlotte.
I mean her real name.
What? Her real name?
We gave her a stage name just in case, because you never know what could happen in this industry. You've never even met her, so tell me, do you know your granddaughter's real name?
Well...
In our WhatsApp messages, you called my daughter Charlotte. And when people saw that, they were able to figure out who was lying. The fact that Charlotte is a stage name was made public a long time ago. Of course, her real name has never been shared.
This is insane.
You're not her grandfather in any real sense. Just keep living your life like always, away from us and uninterested.
If this keeps up, I'm going to get judged at work. And the neighbors are going to talk too. As your dad, wait, as Charlotte's grandpa, I know there's still something I can contribute.
That chance passed you by decades ago. Trying to fix it now is way too convenient.
But we're still related by blood.
If blood alone made a family, life would be easy. You're just a stranger, and that's all you are. Some time has passed since then. As for what happened to that so-called proud grandfather, well, karma really does exist. First, he lost his place at work. Some of my co-workers who love to gossip saw my post and started to murmur, he's definitely in deep water now. Not long after, he quietly resigned, citing family reasons. Looks like he's still the same coward he always was. His family gave up on him, and he has no one left to talk to. Around the neighborhood, people whisper, isn't that the guy from the magazine? And now, he can't even go to the supermarket checkout himself. If he had shown even a hint of remorse, maybe there would have been some redemption. But apparently, he insisted until the end that he had done nothing wrong. In that case, locking himself away in his own little world, ignored by everyone, might actually be the most fitting punishment. As for us, it's like that whole mess never happened. We're back to a calm, happy life. My daughter is still working hard, always with a smile. And the only people around her are her real family. We'll probably never think of him again. His existence will just stay tucked away as one small lesson from the past.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.